Okay, now we're going to do part 2 of this exercise. The first portion of this exercise, I gave you some basic instructions. Wanted you to draw me a picture of a tree, 3 birds, and the sun. As we see in the first part of this exercise, many of the pictures were varied and different. In other words, I'm sure that we had some pine trees and some oak trees and all different kinds of trees, and that the birds may have been sitting on the ground, some might have been in the air, and the sun could have been in a myriad of places in the picture. And you may have drawn it portrait, or you may have drawn the picture in landscape. So now we're going to take, and in this exercise, we're going to take, and I'm going to give you some instructions that are a little bit more precise than the first set. In this part of the exercise, I want you to take the paper. I want you to place it in a portrait format. In other words, like this. I want you to draw a picture of a pine tree. I want 3 birds flying to the left side of the pine tree. The pine tree should be about in the center of the paper. And the sun should be on the right-hand side of the tree, partially covering the tree, just coming up above the ground, and so it's a sunrise. So from these instructions, again, I want a pine tree, fairly centered to the page, 3 birds to the left of the pine tree, the sun to the right side of the pine tree, partially behind the pine tree, and it will be a sunrise or a sunset. So now let's go ahead and do this exercise. Again, don't look at your neighbors. Do this yourself, and then we'll see the results that we get from this exercise.